Hey everyone, this is Daryl from Daily Crypto Trade Signals coming to you live from Saigon. We got the alien in the house. We got a lot of stuff to talk about. It looks like we got Apple. Apple are releasing Dogecoin wallets. It looks like we got Apple Dogecoin wallets are about to come live pretty soon. So this is pretty exciting news for the Dogecoin community. And we're seeing that Bitcoin and the whole crypto market has just done a whole dumpity-dum everywhere, guys. Welcome to the huge weekend dump. So you guys must be pretty excited about that. So that's not pretty much a Debbie Downer in the house. We're going to talk about why Bitcoin, why all the altcoins, why all cryptocurrencies going down. But the really big news out there is that the alien is back, flying back to Da Nang today. So we're going to get the videos back on normal schedules starting tomorrow. So that's going to be cool news in the house. So you guys must be pretty excited about that. I want to give a big shout out to David Ricine and all the members. David Ricine, he broke his ankle, and Debbie Downer. So it looks like me and David are both in kind of a not a good condition right now. But I'm back at you. I'm full of excitement, and it's a great time to be alive. Even though the crypto markets are going down, down, I'm still pretty positive. We got some positive catalysts out there. Like I said, we got Apple out there. We got the Dogecoin wallets that now are available for download on your iPhone. So that is great news, guys. So that is cool news. We're going to talk about that. Remember, none of this is financial advice. No. The alien says no, it's not financial advice. This is only for educational and purposes in the house. So, what's really going on right now? We saw yesterday that the whole broader markets just did a whole dump. We got a lot more tension happening in the Ukraine with this whole, conflict that's going on. We saw that yesterday. It looks like Russia, set up landmines around the nuclear power station and was holding the rest of Europe hostage with this whole power crisis and this whole conflict out there. And also we got Silicon Valley is putting its most popular products and services out of Russian hands. So looks like Apple is in the news again, and Apple, Microsoft, and Airbnb have announced major pullbacks from Russia. So we're seeing a lot of Silicon Valley companies right now are saying no to Russia. We're going to talk about a lot more sanctions that are coming. We're going to talk about Coinbase. They had something to say about Russia as well. We got some interesting news as well for Venezuela that we're going to jump into. Let's take a look at the heat map. The heat map in the house, we're seeing a complete disaster in the house. Now, we did see that, Bitcoin has slipped all the way now to 38,967. It was above 41,000. Why is this all happening? You're probably wondering, what's going on? What's causing this? Well, we're going to talk about that, so let's get into it. We're seeing that the fear and greed as well slipped all the way from 33 to 22. So people are fearful out there. The OG is absolutely not fearful. I think this is an absolute good opportunity to buy the dips. I still strongly believe that in the summertime, the crypto is going to go to the moon, guys, and we're going to see $100,000, $6,000 to $7,000 Ethereum coming in. We could see 50 to 70 cent Dogecoin coming in. And why am I saying that? I'm going to tell you why in a second. Keep watching, because we've got a lot of on-chain data that proves that we are still going to go up, even though we have all of this, Jeremy Powell and 2.5 basis points. We still have a lot of good news out there. We're going to talk about that good news. But despite anything that we're seeing right now on the short time frame, that's looking pretty bad. The long-term time frames are looking pretty good. And don't discount crypto, don't discount Bitcoin, don't discount Dogecoin. We're seeing that Wendy Trendy is your friend. You need to zoom out, guys, and take a long view over of crypto, and you'll see that historically things are going up. So we might have some peaks and valleys, but things are looking okay overall, guys. So don't be negative in the house. So we're saying Bitcoin rally evaporates as price tumbles below 40,000 Friday afternoon. And, we saw that crypto's divergence from stocks early this week has proven to be short-lived. So early this week, we had an uncoupling from the broader markets, crypto, but that has come back together again. And it looks like, the overall selling pressure on the broader markets is also affecting crypto. So it's been really quite a round trip this week. We saw Bitcoin was up at 45,000. We saw that, it went as low as 38,000 in the house. And, we're seeing this whole divergence from the stock market and crypto. We were really looking and feeling pretty positive about that. We thought that finally in the house, we're getting this whole divergence from the stocks and the crypto markets. But that has been short-lived, and it looks like crypto and the broader markets are now converged again. So anything that the broader markets do, it's going to affect Bitcoin. And when Bitcoin goes down, you're going to see that the whole altcoin space and all of the other cryptos, Shiba Inu, Dogecoin, is actually going to be going down. So not to be forgotten, though, that we also have some other things that are happening as well. U.S. Federal Reserve Jeremy Powell on Tuesday worried about economic impact from Ukraine-Russian war. Nevertheless, is promising a 25 basis hike this month. This is a good thing from the perspective that he was talking about, a 0.50 basis point. So this is good that the interest rates are not going up as high as we expected. So that is good, and that should have a positive catalyst on the markets next week. However, we don't know how many times we're going to get a 2.5 basis point increase. It could be 8 times, 9 times, 10 times. We don't know. Morgan Stanley's been suggesting maybe it could be 9 times that we have these rate hikes. But overall, it's not as bad as we expected. The U.S. Central Bank doesn't need more ammunition for fighting monetary policy, but got some anyway on Fridays. And we're seeing that non-farm payroll report will show that the data for jobs, we added 678,000 jobs were added in February versus 400,000. So that is pretty bullish in the house right now. So that is cool beans. And we also know that Biden administration, they are considering and they have decided to ban all Russian oil imports. And that has helped. We're seeing the oil is rallying right now. We're seeing that the cost of oil per barrel has gone up. But that's not going to be good for you and me, the consumer, because it means that the prices of gasoline at the pumps are going to go higher. So that is not good for the economy. So, that, in my opinion, is probably pretty much a bad move. So why are we seeing Bitcoin drop? Yes, we have the Ukraine-Russia thing. We had, the nuclear power plant, and, they're mining it, yada, 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 threatening nuclear winter, yada, yada. But one of the most obvious things, and we always talk about that, is the leverage traders. So on Binance, we have 58.65% of all accounts are net long on Bitcoin, which resulted in a BTC dip to liquidate some of the over-leveraged traders. So, the leverage traders, the apes in the house, once again, thought that the Bitcoin was going to continue to go uppity up, and guess what? It didn't. And the reason it didn't go do that is because the market makers are absolutely manipulating the market. Remember, crypto is not regulated, so market makers, they need to maximize their liquidity on exchanges, and what they do is they push the Bitcoin price up or down depending on the leverage position. So yesterday we saw right now that there's 244.18 million leverage apes in the house. The apes getting wrecked, and we can see that most of those are longs. 84.7% of those are longs. So what's going to happen right now? In the next 24 hours, 48 hours, you're probably going to see this weekend the leverage positions are going to cool off because the apes got wrecked out there. And what they're going to do is they're now going to start betting against Bitcoin, betting against crypto, and we're going to see that there's going to be a whole ton of short positions that form. And what that's going to do is that's going to push the biddy price higher and higher. So we're getting higher lows right now and higher highs. So we're going to see Bitcoin absolutely come back up anytime soon. So that is not too bad. You can see here that the amount of positions that got wrecked in terms of long positions. It's a whopping $263 million worth of longs got wrecked in the house. So let's jump into the biddy price right now. So we're seeing the biddy right now is trading at 38,961, and that is just shy of 39,000. But still, ladies and gentlemen, cats and dogs, aliens and everybody else out there, an alien in the house, we're still seeing that we're still holding our horizontal support line here, and that is why the OG in the house, is bullish about Bitcoin. We're seeing that the market makers are manipulating Bitcoin, and it's really range bound. Like I said in yesterday's video, we could accept, we could see a Bitcoin going down to like 39,000, 38,000. I did talk about that also in my WhatsApp group, that I did tell my members, expect a drop to $38,000 because that's where we have some huge support. And this huge support is right here, guys. And this line in the sand has been going almost a year right now. And we just seem to be trading in this whole range between 30 38,000 and 42,000. So don't worry about it. As long as we stay in this range, we're going to be fine. We have the white line, which is a minor capitulation line. We're nowhere close, so don't worry about the miners, dumping a biddy and driving the price down, guys. So don't worry about that. And from a daily perspective, we're still seeing that the W pattern is forming exactly as I predicted. We have the upside. We went up. Now we're going down, forming the middle of the W pattern. And once we hit this line here, we should start to go back up again and then form the higher high. And Bitcoin should be blasting past 45,000 with the next incoming target of 50,000 in the house. The alien loves it. I love it. You love it. Let's get it. So let's move it on. Keep it on with the news, guys. Gals in the house. So looks like Switzerland says it will freeze Russian crypto assets. So it looks like any Russian assets in Switzerland, they're going to be frozen. Other news that's coming in right now, we can also see that Coinbase CEO says ordinary Russians use crypto as a lifeline as the ruble is collapsing. So you all know that the ruble has collapsed, and that basically the CEO of Coinbase, he said, look, we can't ban all Russians out there because that wouldn't be fair. We still need to provide them with the basic financial services unless the law says otherwise. So the CEO of the Nasdaq listed crypto exchange Coinbase says ordinary Russians are using cryptocurrency as a lifeline now that their own currency, the ruble, has collapsed. And the executive also does not see that there's going to be a high risk of Russian oligarchs using this to avoid sanctions. So it's going to be pretty hard for them to do that. So the ruble has plunged 30% this week after a number of countries agreed to impose severe restrictions on entities. So Russia is being slammed by so many restrictions right now. Their economy is collapsing. The ruble is in the toilet right now. So the normal population, they have no choice but to give up their ruble and go buy cryptocurrency, because at least that's going to be the hedge against a devaluating ruble. And I don't see this conflict ending anytime soon. But how long can this last? The ruble is going down, down. Their economy is being strangled by this whole conflict in Ukraine. And what is the end game? Nobody knows the end game. A lot of military analysts are looking at it and saying, well, what's the end game? What is absolutely the end game? Nobody knows. It's a mystery out there. Also, we're seeing this right now. The South Korean exchanges block all Russian IP addresses. So that is more and more, sanctions that are going on in terms of the crypto space right now. We're also seeing this coming in, which is really positive news. CVS Pharmacy, one of the biggest high street pharmacies in the U.S., has now registered and filed for trademark for NFT and metaverse. So this is pretty good in the house that we're seeing that a Main Street pharmacy retailer is now registering NFT trademark and getting ready to jump into the metaverse. So that's cool news. Some other positive news out there. I mean, it's not all bad. Venezuela will peg minimum wage to nation's cryptocurrency. So we're seeing that the Venezuela, their cryptocurrency out there, they're going to be pegging their minimum wage to that, and we're seeing that the minimum wage now has gone up to $30. So that is pretty good from that perspective. And they have their own cryptocurrency, their own CBDC, which is they're using, and that's called the Petro. The Petro, a cryptocurrency that launched in 2018, and it was backed by the Bolivian Republic of Venezuela. So that is pretty good in the house that they're devaluating fiat currency. They're slowly making the switch to a CBDC, and they could go full digital soon. So also February saw VC roundup infrastructure startups attracted record funding. So we're seeing that even though that the crypto markets are down, we got the conflict in Ukraine, we're still seeing that in February the amount of VC that jumped and aped into the crypto market was never bigger. We're seeing more and more VC companies jumping into the space like never before. But all of this positive news is being overshadowed by all of this conflict. So everybody's really focused, conflict. But you have to read between the lines. Things are still looking good. This is a huge time to accumulate. So this is from Matthew Hayward in the house. Bitcoin successfully closed the daily candle above the support zone around about 39.6. It is crucial for Bitcoin to continue to close above this support zone. So like I said, we're still seeing Bitcoin being supported in my zone. As long as we stay above that zone, I'm still pretty bullish in the house. And trust me, the leverage longs, they're getting wiped out. then these knuckleheads, these apes out there, they're going to start buying up short positions, and the market makers are going to drive the Bitcoin price up to eliminate all the shorts. That's going to create a short squeeze, and Bitty will go up. Absolutely, Bitcoin will be going up. I wouldn't worry about that too much in the house. Also, this is from Blake, another great day Bitcoin idea. So what he's saying is that if we look at Bitcoin price and compare that to the 2020 April fractal, we're seeing something very similar. And then after that, Bitcoin broke out and went up almost 40%. So we could be seeing something forming right now, and that is more and more evidence for me to believe that in the springtime, in the summertime, we're definitely going to the moon and Mars, guys. And crypto is not dead. It's just taking a breather. So it's taking a breather, guys and gals. So the last one that's come in, this is from TechDev. And if we look at this wave structure right now, we have, ABC pattern and then a fifth wave. If we can, break out to the fifth wave, that should take Bitcoin up to 170,000, 200,000 in the house. And that is predicted to happen sometime in the summertime. So hold on to the fork, guys. Buckle up. I can smell the rock of you. And we're definitely going to the moon, guys. Let's get it. So let's talk about the big news in house. The big news. So just in, Dogecoin Creative Billing Markets has announced the launch of My Doge wallet for iPhone users. So right now, for the first time ever in the history of Dogecoin, you now can download the My Doge wallet for your iPhone, and Apple is supporting that. It's on Apple Store. So now Apple users can natively store all of their Dogecoin, the woof woof coin, on their Apple phone. So this is amazing news, absolutely a catalyst, but nobody's really talking about it. It's always been overshadowed by all this negative news. So this is a huge milestone, guys and gals, because now you can natively store your Dogecoin on your iPhone, and this is going to be a huge catalyst. When you go to retailers, they can just scan your wallet, and then you can buy and send things and have your transactions. So this is just creating more and more utility for the Dogecoin, for the community out there. So hats off to Billing Markets, hats off to the Dogecoin Foundation, hats off to the whole Dogecoin community. Now we have our own native wallet on the iPhone, and that is going to make doing transactions and retail transactions and the whole community and merchants can get together, and it's just huge, guys. It's huge. You're going to be able to buy a Big Mac with Dogecoin very soon. I feel it coming. I absolutely feel it. It's just around the corner. And if you take a look at the Dogecoin informatics right now, let me look at this minty refresh in the house. We're seeing right now that 49% of the Dogecoin holders are out in the money, 50% are out, and 1% are at neutral territory. So we're seeing right here that if you look at the summary of the indicators, the past couple of days it has been very, very bearish. Now we have moved into neutral territory, even despite all the cryptos going down, even despite Bitcoin going down, down. I love that song by Ina. We're seeing that Dogecoin is in neutral territory, and I believe that Doge is strong, and we're definitely going to be going up. We're going to blast up. Remember, we got so much catalyst. We got the Ethereum bridge. We got the Doge One mission to the moon. We got tons of stuff happening for the Doge coin and the community. So the Doge army, the Doge community, we got to do one thing: hold together, be strong, don't panic. Absolutely do not panic in the house. Let's take a look at the Dogecoin price, guys. Let's get it right now. We're seeing right now the Dogecoin price is at 12.25, and we were here. We were absolutely here. Only a very short time ago, we were here. We were back at this zone, 22nd of January, we were here, and we're back here again. I wouldn't worry about it. We got some huge, huge support right now, around about 12 cents. So as long as we stay above the 12-cent support line, do not worry, do not panic in the house. Yes, I keep saying the same thing, but this is why I keep telling everybody in the community, you got to do two things. Don't panic. Dollar cost average, and hodl and wait for life-changing wealth. And even if you have to wait to 2025, do it, guys, and never invest more than you're willing to lose. Remember, none of this in this video is financial advice. Let's take a look. Let's take a look at Ethereum in the house. Ethereum has broken down below my 2,700 level right now, and Ethereum is trading at $2,618 in the house. So we've got some major support at 2,200. This is a key area that we have to stay above. If we go below $2,200 area, then we will collapse down to $1,700. Absolutely, that is confirmed. Let's take a look at the Solana price in the house. Solana is also breaking down right now. It's at $87. Like I said, our line in the sand is the purple rain line. As long as we stay above $80, we will be fine, and we're just going to be range bound for a while. So don't panic in the house. We're seeing all of the prices going down now because Bitcoin is going down. We're seeing that Phantom right now is $1.62, and we have some huge support around about here at $1.40. So I'm pretty confident that we're going to get a reversal coming in. This weekend is going to be very turbulent. We're probably going to see, probably most of the cryptos are going to go sideways. Bitcoin is going to be ranging between like 38.5 and 40,000 in the house, and that's where we're going to go for most of the weekend. And then once we get all the leverage apes starting to short Bitcoin, we're going to see a whole reversal to the upside. So that is pretty good. Let's take a look at the total market cap in the house right now. So the total market cap is 1.77 trillion. The volumes are light at 53 billion. The Bitcoin dominance has come down a little bit from 42. It's at 41.88. So I'm pretty confident about that. It's looking pretty good. Let's take a look at the coinage in the house. Right now we're seeing that Bitcoin is at $39,000 exactly. We're down 5.68%. We're seeing Ethereum is down 3.67%. So Ethereum is doing actually a little bit better than Bitcoin in terms of its losses. It's at 26.24. We're seeing BNB is at 375, and that's down 4.71%. We're seeing that Luna is down 10.75%, but Luna has been on fire all week and all months, and that is looking pretty good, and it's still at 81.14. So this is actually a good time to go bargain shopping. I mean, I would be picking up some Luna, absolutely I would be picking up some Luna, because if it reverses by Monday, you're going to see a 10% upside for that. Solana is down 4.4%. It's $87 in house. We're seeing that ADA is at 429. This is a good pickup. Like I said, any ADA below $1 is a good pickup in my opinion. It's not financial advice. We're seeing that Avalanche as well is down 3.69%. It's at 74.85. We're seeing DOT is down as well, 4.38%. And we're seeing the Doja Woja is only down 2.52%. So that's pretty much, in line with Ethereum. So Doja is actually doing a lot better than Bitcoin right now. We're seeing the Shiba Weeby right now is down 3.47%. So overall, everything's looking pretty red. Nothing's in the green. So I know all of you out there are panicking. You're probably wet in the bed going, oh, what's going on? Don't panic. Diamond hands, dollar cost average. And if it's driving you nuts and stressing you out, stop looking at your portfolio every 5 seconds. The aliens say stop looking at your portfolio every 5 seconds. So go down there and follow me on Twitter. Don't forget to go down there, smash the likes, subscribe you baby, comment like never before. And don't forget to go and follow all the linky winkies below. None of this is financial advice. Become a Patreon member, buy the channel a coffee, and don't forget to check out the Wi-Fi Wifey's channel. Get it while you can. Go on over there to Zen Music, and you probably need to de-stress and detoxify. Go over there and do it right now. You're gonna love it. I love it. And don't forget to get the merch, guys. Get the merch. Gear up with the OG gear. Get the love mug. Get the gear right now. I love it. You love it. So, guys, be positive. I think we're gonna have a short squeeze coming in, and we're going to see Bitcoin get back up above $40,000 pretty soon. So don't panic in the house. I just want to say God bless each and every one. Big shout out to everybody out there. Big shout out to the Shannons, Dragon, Dickus Bear in the house, David Getwell, Kate, Ambassador, everybody out there. Much love. Have a great weekend. Be well, be blessed. God bless each and every one. I'll see you in the next one. Woo!